Hello YouTube, this is Jeff with Jeff's Toy Reviews, and today I'm reviewing, finally, Transformers Titans Return Legends Class Brawn. And first, I'm going to take a quick look at the card that he comes on. He comes on a little bubble packaging. He does have the nice artwork of Brawn holding something up over his head and just pointing at whoever he's going to just let have it. Really nice piece of artwork. Here you have a couple of product shots. There is his bio in several different languages. And yeah, there's a nice picture of Brawn, vehicle mode, 6 steps, and that's it. He does come with instructions. He's an Autobot, so his instructions are going to be this gray and white with red, red describing moving parts. Yeah, typical instructions, very easy. He is a leader class, and here he is in the nice card that we got before, or artwork before, but just now on a card. And there he is. He's got a strength of 9. This is a strong little Legends class figure. So there we go, and here he is in his vehicle mode. I really don't have any vehicles transformed to really compare him to at this point. I'll do a comparison with him and Fast Clash in just a second. So here he is in his vehicle mode. This piece does fold up, and you can put your Titan Master in here. Here is Rodimus Titan Master, and just put that. Oop, and that should. Oh, that's interesting. Put his arms in a little bit. Oh, I see. So my Titan, his head goes back just a little bit, so you kind of have to have him, I guess, moved forward so that can just go behind his head. Interesting. Not sure how much I like about that, but anyway, yeah. If you have a Titan Master that is... I've tried everything to loosen this guy up. Yep, I'm going to complain real quick. His head is just stuck. I can't move it. So, and I've unscrewed the screw. I've tried to take him apart. It just won't move. So, anyway, you can fit a Titan Master in there if he is, I guess, not damaged. And he will fit fine in there, sit in there. You see the tab in there for the back of the feet, and that just closes right back down. Really nice looking car, a lot of nice molded detail on there. These little panels are painted up front, some nice silver paint up here. Autobot stickers. It looks like this is all black molded plastic, and then the green is painted on, which is really nice. Or maybe I'm backwards. Actually, yeah, I'm backwards because it looks like I have a small scratch right there. So this is all of this nice shiny green plastic, and there is a scratch there, so you can see the green under there. And then, on the bottom, oh, I forgot to turn his head around. So, you turn his head around and you won't see any kibble, but I forgot to turn his head around, so you just see the lump otherwise. The back of his head, but really not much. I mean, you know that these are the legs, if you know Brawn's chest, and then you'd see the back of his head. So there he is in that. And let me go ahead, and I'm going to have to do this really fast because I wasn't thinking. It happens. Especially with a character, because I was trying to figure out who can I compare him to. And yeah, so here he is with Legends class, also another Legends class figure. Here he is with Fast Clash, and Fast Clash is a little bit bigger, which is kind of odd because he's, they're the same size, but actually he doesn't fold up or anything at all. So yeah, so he's going to be a little bit longer. He is a little bit wider, and that is your comparison. Of course, he's stubbier. This is a futuristic aliens race car, and this is a badass Jeep. So here we go. Get him off to the side here. Now to transform Brawn, it's very easy. You're going to take this piece off. So that is the wheel, and here you saw it on the back. They use it as a shield or a gun. I guess it can be a gun because of those 3 ports there, and then the shield. This does port tab into his arm or go onto his arm, and I'll show you that. And then you're going to just take his legs and fold them down. Now you have to, when you turn, you can turn them around here. You can see it's blocked off, and this tab that's in there slides forward. So it doesn't, you just can't pull it apart. If you pull it apart, you're going to damage this tab, because this tab has like a little mushroom on it. So it just slides in there pretty really nicely for good sturdiness, actually. And he does have a couple of heel spurs, so you're going to flip those out. And there he is right there. And then you're going to take his arms and you're going to bring them down and then turn his fists forward. Now his head does do a 360. It's supposed to be like that. I forgot to do that, so my apologies. And there he is. I'm going to bring this down just a little bit more, and we're going to zoom in here. And there is Brawn. Really nice head sculpt. I really like the way, I mean, he really reminds me of the G1 cartoon with that. And not so much the reminder of the toy, because the toy, he had a very robotic face. His arms were really weird, and they really didn't have the articulation that this one does. So it's nice to get a really cool Brawn again. So his head does swivel back and forth. You can move it back and forth. It does do a full 360 as part of transformation. There is no ball joint on the head. You can, as part of transformation, raise his shoulders up if you want. I keep them down. You can do a full 360 because they are on a ball joint. You can't bring his arm up that much, and his elbow is on a ball peg as well, and he can get just over 90 degrees extension. And he can just straighten his arm out. He does have a nice bicep swivel, and that is it. No waist swivel, but he can do the splits. He does have a thigh swivel, and he can bend at the knees, do transformation more than 90 degrees. And he does have a nice heel spur to help him balance, so you can get some nice poses out of this angry little man. Really cool. So, so I am going to do a couple comparisons, and here is his wheel and gun thing. He does have ports on both sides of the arms. You can peg that in there. I personally do not do that. I actually there's the port back here. I just tab that in like so, because he's Brawn, man. He's hand-to-hand combat. He's a cool, rough and tumble little dude, and that I like him. I do not have any third-party versions or iterations of Brawn, so I won't be comparing him to any of those. I will be comparing him to a couple of other things here. Here he is with the Titan's Return Rodimus that I had out here earlier, and yeah, so you can see how big he is to the little humanoid, which is, I mean, it's all right, not too bad. The guy does fit in his cab during truck mode, so that works, and I pretty much like that. And then here he is with Fast Clash. Go ahead and swap these guys out. Fast Clash looks to be a little taller. Not by much, just a little taller at the head. Actually, no. Well, let's see here. They're roughly the same size. I mean, I think maybe posing is just a little different. Maybe my camera angle is off. So there he is with them. And as someone asked, Plastic Therapy asked, if I would compare him to some of the Masterpiece mini-bots. Here he is with Rumble. So he could actually fight Rumble, the Masterpiece version of Rumble, and or Frenzy. Red was always Rumble to me. Frenzy was the blue one. G1 turned that around. That's just me. And here he is with Masterpiece Bumblebee. So it gives you an idea of the scale that he is in. Of course, when you have the Voyager figures, the Voyagers are going to be taller. The Deluxes are going to be taller. I don't have any out. I'm actually going through a lot of stuff right now, so Sorry. So these are my comparisons right now. As you can see, Brawn is a lot shorter than Masterpiece Bumblebee, but you know, when it comes to the Legends class, he fits right in with the Legends class for what they are, and the Titan Masters. So there you go for the comparisons and my thoughts. I mean, I've already kind of said them. I do like this figure. He's not loose like some of the other Legends class figures that I've received right out of the package, where they're really loose and kind of funky. He does have nice little paint apps like this blue, the stamped Autobot symbol here. You got the yellow up here to break up the green. Nice silver paint, even though it's, you know, yellow plastic. It's not bad at all. I'm sure Repro Labels may come out with something, and if they do, it might be worth it. It might not be. I really like the figure just the way he is. I think Hasbro did a good job with this guy. So yeah, man, kudos to them. I'm very happy with the way he turned out. And I'll zoom in here just a little bit more so we can do that. And you know, you can get some good poses with him. You know, he can do his Decepticons, you know, and try to rush on Megatron because, you know, that's what he tried to do, and he paid for it. Anyway, I really like this figure. I say if you pick him up, I mean, he's a Legends class, so he's like $9.99. If you don't have a Brawn, if you don't have a bad cube Brawn and you just want a Brawn for your collection, grab this guy. He's really, really cool. So very impressed with this Legends class. I do have, I think it's Roadburn, also waiting to be reviewed, so he'll be coming up soon. And yeah, so pretty awesome. And so this has been Jeff with Jeff's Toy Reviews. I say grab this guy. If you're not a Legends class figure, or if you don't care about Brawn or anything else, you're going to pass on him. But I think if you pick him up, you're not going to be disappointed. I think he's totally worth the $10 that you pay for him. So that's my opinion. Take it for what it's worth. And everybody, please, if you haven't liked, if you like this video, please like it. If you want to share it with your friends, maybe they're looking for these figures, please share it with your friends. And if you are haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I have a lot coming up. I have a lot more to review, and it's gonna. I have a big plan for a giveaway. I see that I am crawling up, so giveaways are coming up that are going to be huge. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being so supportive, and thank you. If you have any questions or comments, please comment below. I'll gladly, you know me, I comment back. So have yourselves a great one. Bye bye.